Okay, now that my hair is completely blown dry, now I can go through and smooth it with a brush. Up in here where my wefts are completely dry. There's not going to be any excess pulling on my natural hair. Now that my hair is mostly smoothed out just from blow drying it, I am going to use a styling heat protectant and a flat iron. I have been loving wearing my NBR straight lately. There are not very many extension methods that the color blend and the cut and the amount of hair that goes in is enough to allow you to wear your hair straight, because it's always like the first dead giveaway. And so I love wearing my NBR straight because I can. And I'm gonna go through and smooth out any of this extra volume. I do like my straight hair to be really sleek. And so that is my next step. The product that I like to use with this is a aerosol heat protectant. This is from Paul Mitchell. It is their Neuro Styling. And I'm gonna just give my hair a spritz all over on the top, as well as in here underneath. Then I like to section my hair and make sure I'm getting those internal pieces as well. I do that on both sides. Inside section, inside section, inside, and of course, underneath. So now that I know that that product is completely living throughout my hair rather than just on the surface of my hair, I feel like it has been protected enough for me to go ahead and use heat on it now. So I have my Paul Mitchell flat iron up to 340 degrees. I always say if you would bake food at that temperature, it's too hot for your hair. So no more of this 400, 450, that kind of stuff. We're trying to get away from that and use less heat less often. So I am just going through and smoothing down any of my hair that I feel like has too much kind of volume, which is so crazy because I want volume up here. I want all sorts of volume at the root, but I don't necessarily want my ends to be expanded and full. I want those to be super sleek. I also like to come through and take this section of my weft and smooth right here by where the row is attached. And I'm going right over the sewing, over any beads. It's totally okay. You're not gonna melt anything. It's totally allowed. The reason why I like to smooth up here is because, like I said, the extensions that I'm wearing have more of a body wave to them. And I didn't realize that I was gonna love wearing my hair straight as much as I do with my NBR in. So now I'm going through and kind of just smoothing that out so there's not any like movement or texture right where the wefts start. I like to smooth that spot out. If you have a curly texture, you want that. That is something that you would leave there. That way it looks and moves like your natural hair. But for me, I don't want it to split open and then it to be obvious that I've got a little bit of texture there where my natural texture has none. Then I'm gonna come through, and I always get this little cowlick right here. I'm gonna come through and I'm gonna tap it first. I'm just gonna smooth it out. That way it matches on both sides. And then I'm just gonna go through and do the same smoothing to this side that I did to the last side. Using a heat protectant, that is so important. Whether you have extensions or not, and you are doing any type of heat styling, you need to come through and use a heat protectant on your hair. You really do. So I'm gonna use this brush and I'm gonna pull through because I noticed a couple pieces of that more body wave being a little bit harder to straighten. And so sometimes I'll use my brush just to kind of help me work through any of that texture that I'm trying to smooth out. And then truthfully, now that that's done, and my hair is smooth, I will hit it with a brush one more time because you can never overbrush your hair. My hair is now ready for any type of styling that I want to do this week. Typically what I do is I will add a little bit of micro crimping through my root tomorrow just to give me a little bit more volume, and then I will smooth out any mark that I have from my ponytail that I sleep at night. So I might sleep like this, and if I have any ponytail like indentation, I'll smooth that out, brush my hair, and put some oil on my ends, and I'm done. That's how I'm gonna wear my hair for probably 2 to 3 days. Then I'll start dabbling with curling it, wearing it half up, half down, and then ultimately last day, it's always in one of those big top knots on the top of my head. So I hope this information is super helpful to you. I think a lot of times we think, oh my gosh, I have extensions, it's going to be this high maintenance project, when in reality, I have done my hair, you've watched me do my routine, and I'm done for the week. My hair is done. I will get up in the morning, like I said, and just touch up any spots that I need to, maybe add some volume, a little bit of dry shampoo, always oil on my ends, and my hair's done. It really saves me so much time. I can't even describe it. I hope this information was helpful. I hope you found value in it. As always, if you have any more questions that pop up, put them in a comment. I'm happy to read them. If you know that there's something that you're struggling with that you want me to touch on as far as hair care routine, taking care of your extensions, styling, makeup, skincare, products like that, let me know. I'm happy to answer those for you. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you again.